Thanks for joining us again. The Federal Executive Council has approved a bill for the establishment of a Nigerian Army University, which will be forwarded to the National Assembly for legislation.
State House correspondent Maria Olasende reports that Council also approved several memos from the Ministry of Finance, Transportation and the Federal Capital Territory.
This is the council chambers where the Federal Executive Council meeting normally holds. The meeting was presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari. The meeting, which started at about 11 a.m., lasted for about 5 hours. After the closed-door meeting, ministers took turns to brief journalists on the outcome of the meeting. The establishment of the Nigerian Army University in Biu was approved in April 2018. The bill is now to be forwarded to the National Assembly for legislation. FEC also approved 3 memos from the Federal Capital Territory. Key among the memos approved was a contract for the rehabilitation of a 12.6 kilometer of road from the junction of Gwagwalada on the Abuja-Lokoja A1 Expressway for the sum of 1.3 billion naira with a completion period of 8 months.
The first contract at Gwagwalada and this one at Usuma all keys in with the administration policy of twin development, developing the city center itself and then the surrounding satellite towns, so that really you'll replicate good quality infrastructure in the satellite towns to be able to make it easier for residents to either stay in the satellite towns or in the city.
Council also approved $150 million loan facility from African Development Bank and $50 million loan from African Grow Together Fund to finance the Nigerian electrification project. She speaks on the impact of this project on the community.
The impact of the project, when fully implemented, will be that about 500,000 people will be able to obtain access to electricity, and this is about 105,000 households. The maximum power that will be generated will be 76.5 megawatts installed generating capacity, part of which is 68 megawatts of solar.
The finance minister also gave an emphatic response to questions about fuel subsidy, stressing that there will be no move to remove subsidy until the federal government was able to find the right solution to it.
In some countries, they provided subsidies in a manner that is affecting the people that are directly requiring the subsidy. We have not found a way to do that. What we are doing now is the subsidy is everybody that is benefiting, whereas it should be the people that are really vulnerable, that need the help, that can provide, that need the subsidy.
On a final note, the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, disclosed to State House correspondents that Council had approved the sum of 474.4 million naira for the purchase of 22 operational vehicles for the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. Maria Olasende, TVC News, Abuja.